My personal background, I'm German. I'm 71 years old and I live with my wife in Chiang Mai and in Bangkok. I made my PhD in Munich. I joined Eli Lilly. That is a pharmaceutical healthcare company, and mainly as I was president or the general managers in a variety of countries, like for example in Thailand. And in this role I had the chance to visit many hospitals in different Asian countries. Also since many years we make together with my wife our annual health checkup, and they also found out that my cancer marker, also for the gastrointestine, was a little bit too high. And they encouraged me to do what all men older than 60 years should do, to make every 5 years a check, a colonoscopy, to check if anything is wrong with if anything is growing there. And I did. They found cancer, adenocarcinoma, that's a serious cancer type. They told me then it was stage 0 or stage 1. It was very early, the cancer cells. And what I really appreciate very much from my doctors in Chiang Mai, they didn't wait a second. They said to me 3 things. Go to Bangkok, go to Bumrungrad Hospital, and go to Dr. Tossapol. He's a person who has experience with this kind of disease. He has lived and worked in the United States at Johns Hopkins University, and he has found a way how to possibly tackle and treat this kind of cancer.
So basically that area is a very sensitive area when you have a lot of acid reflux for many years, especially for a white population, male gender, who's older than 50 years old. The new guidelines suggest that you should be screened for the Barrett's esophagus or the early precancerous lesion of the esophagus from the chronic acid reflux if you have symptoms such as a long-standing heartburn or regurgitation. And Dr. Ostertag is not the exception. So in theory, for the early cancer stage, for that area, you would be qualified for the surgical treatment, which is the treatment going to be the surgical resection that involves the resection of the lower esophageal part, the food pipe, and then the resection of the upper part of the stomach. Then you reconnect the 2 parts together. Regarding the treatment and challenges for Dr. Ostertag, I have to put the background a little bit here, that the tumor that he has, the cancer that he has, is an early stage. We have to think about how to curatively resect the tumor, the cancer, and then in his case we provide a full thickness resection device. Imagine that now you have a big clip you attach to the tip of the gastroscope, the endoscope, and then this clip is widely open, and then when you go down into the area of the cancer, you actually grab the cancer area into the cap, and now when you close the clip you can just easily cut when the tissue is closed already. That's how you reduce the risk. It's not just you remove the cancer, but you have to prevent some other part of the cancers so that it doesn't develop into cancer in the future. We have to have the available device so that we can destroy the precancerous lesion. In the case of Dr. Ostertag, we provide a radiofrequency ablation, which is it's a small device. If you think about the wavelength that can produce the heat, and then you make it become the small pad attached to the tip of the gastroscope. So you use a small pad that can deliver the heat in the superficial way, just not more than 0.5 millimeters, so that you can destroy the precancerous lesion. And how Bumrungrad as a team provide the treatment for him. Of course, when we come to cancer, we have to talk about the multidisciplinary tumor board. And then in this case, from the medical oncologist standpoint, the tissue was completely resected. So he doesn't need chemotherapy. So I think we overcome these challenges by 2 main mechanisms. One is that we have our wonderful teams. We discuss at our multidisciplinary tumor board every week throughout the year. The challenges could be overcome with the wonderful devices, the full thickness resection device, all the endoscope in our unit here now is all high definition so that we can detect the smallest cancer. And the smallest tumor that we ever diagnosed at Bumrungrad for stomach cancer is actually 0.8 millimeters or 800 microns, which is again smaller than the tip of the pen. So with this gastroscope, we detect early cancer and we do save lives. In case of Dr. Ostertag, his recovery has been wonderful. Overall, we take several months as an outpatient. Stay only overnight and then discharge the day after. Then at the end, Dr. Ostertag is now cancer-free. He doesn't have any incision on his abdomen. He can recover well. He doesn't need chemotherapy or radiation.
I'm here because of two reasons. First of all, I would like to give hope to other people, to other patients who will receive the same diagnosis as I had 1 year ago. And second, I would like to express my gratitude and personal thanks to Dr. Tossapol and the entire Bumrungrad Hospital. Thailand is, from my opinion, one of the very best choices you can have because you get value for money. Also, especially in a place like Bumrungrad, it's the #1 hospital in Thailand as far as I have seen the results, and as far as I know, the people are very, very competent. Many of the doctors have studied in Europe or in the United States. I can only say the hospitality with which I was treated and cared for is remarkable. I can only recommend as a very, very good choice is world class, and I can only highly recommend. To people who might see this video, please, I convey this message to you. Make your annual healthcare check-ups, because I know many people who don't go regularly when they are 60 or 70 years old for their checkups. Make an annual healthcare check-up. Even if you get a bad diagnosis, never give up the hope. Hope for the best. With the help of your family, of your wife and of your children. That's all I want to say.